That was kind of how Christina was like when we were like doing my first like stuff on the computer, because I think she noticed I was like getting. I don't think I was getting as stressed out as I thought I was, maybe or whatever. But she like reassured me. Was like, look, like you're not fucking like. She did a lot of it for me in a sense. She was like, click just to save time. And she's like, I know you're good. It's like, okay, well, whatever. It's so weird.
What's up? Take care.
Hey,
Yeah, she
take it
seems a
easy.
little skittish. Like, I told her like my second day, I was like, baby, relax, take a deep breath. It ain't that deep. Like everything's gonna work out. So just take a deep breath. It's gonna be all right. You five me, baby. Oh, what the fuck? Don't do. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Right, but yeah, like you know who needs it and who like I don't know exactly that part because not everybody appreciates things, you know. Fake it till you make it. I'd be fucking general manager in like 2 months. No, hell no. Oh, Carmelo Hayes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Small world. Right. Right. of all places, right? Right. 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 That's and that's something that I had to like grip myself around. And once my shit starts blowing up, there's gonna be 100 people that are gonna try to like get clout and try to like put like throw me under the bus based out of context. And it's like it's crazy to be like to be able to navigate that shit. But it's like, dog, like there is so much out there for everybody. Like we can all lift each other up together and fucking make it up one big fucking thing. But no, everybody wants to be Jewish and greedy and shit. And but it is, but I think that's why we're like so. I've been telling you this, and you know it. But until it actually happens, you're meant for more than the fucking Walmart. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. Like I respect what you've done in that like place. Like you've made a you 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 learned everything you could, and you took the steps and did all that. Not many people have that drive. You know what I mean? Like nobody like, and a lot of people. And I was, to be fair, I was like that too. Like, oh, it's just Walmart. But like, it's you're if you look at it just like that, then that's what it's going to be. You have to open that box and be like, what can this provide me? But, dude, we're I don't know what goes on in your head, but I know you've got shit going on up there that's outside of Walmart, man. You got to start applying that shit. It doesn't matter if it's little steps. It doesn't matter, like, dude. I'm telling you, I I'm doing it like I started. I really buckled down and started doing this shit in March of last year with the YouTube. Yes, and I had like before like 2016. I started the page. I had like 4 or 5 videos from like 2016 to 2020, maybe 7 or 8 subscribers. Once I started putting shit out every day, content every single day, it doesn't matter what it is. Like if I know you're creative, man. Like I don't know how you feel about like fucking video and shit like that, but we are gonna fucking take over this world in the next 5 years, and it's crazy. Well, no. You're thinking about it wrong. You don't. You need to see yourself already there. It doesn't, and it sounds crazy, but just envision yourself where you want to be, and don't worry about how you get there. Just flow. It's gonna sound crazy, But if you flow with the natural synchronicities of life and just let everything flow the way it goes, like it's gonna happen the way it needs to be. Like it absolutely like put a vision. Okay, I'll give you an example right now. Um, right now, I'm seeing. I have a vision. I say a vision, like make it sound like a fucking crazy or whatever, but like a little flash in my head, like me, you, and Dennis, and maybe someone else. We just did a show. We just sold out Madison Square Garden. I don't know how we did it, but I just saw it in my head. Like it's possible, and I know we can get there. But we don't need to think about how we can get there. But like, we, we, we'll get there. We just, as long as we keep taking those steps. And I had to tell myself this too, because I was like, damn, my channel's not going nowhere. And I had to think about it in retrospect. I'm like, it, all these content creators were like consistent and they were at the exact time and they did things, it was strategic. So, like, dog, whatever. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you can dream it, you can bring it into existence. And it sounds fucking stupid and it sounds gay and all that shit, but like, I'm telling you this because I've lived through the experience of the other side of the coin and then waking up one day and being like, what the fuck? Like, life is really not as bad as they want it to. Like, it's like, the oyster is yours, man. Like, if you want to fucking be worthless your whole life, that's your choice to make. But if you want to be something, don't let any, like, don't, like, you can do it. Like, it's going to take time, but you got to realize that if you waste that time, I don't know. And see, and that's all. And as long as you focus on that part, the stuff that you know, the rest will fall in line. Because we spend too much time focusing on shit that doesn't matter or we can't change or whatever, and that's where we get stuck.
Hey, bye.
Nice, dude! Those parts would be easy money, so watch this space.
Right. But you, Sam Walton,
Time
he's a
to get
perfect
paid.
example of what we're
Take
talking
the
about.
vehicle to terminal.
He saw
Everything is set up
something,
for it to be
he had a
shipped over
vision
to
for it,
Yusuf
and
in
he made it
Liberty
happen.
City.
Vince
I told
McMahon,
him all
he is
about it,
another
all the
example of that.
history behind it, and
He saw a
everything.
vision,
He is so fucking
he
pumped.
created that vision, and he made it fucking happen. Like, it's super insane. But the thing is like we're all on that level. We can all think about that shit. Like we're all there, but it's just like, how do we want to apply it? And none of us, we don't. And I was guilty of it for 10 years. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put the work in. I thought I was working hard. I thought I was doing all the right steps, but I wasn't like doing the right things at the right time. It is, man. It's like there's no. I've been studying this shit for 10 years, more than 10 years. There's no reason to stress out unless something that's immediately detrimental to your energy. Like, you don't need to be thinking about anything that doesn't progress your life forward. And it sounds shitty, but like, you have to be in that mindset, or you're going to be thinking about other people's problems and other people's bullshit, and you're never going to get your dreams and your shit covered because you're worried about other people. Right. Exactly. And all these things I'm seeing, it's from people that have made millions of dollars. And I'm gonna listen to that, because I'm not gonna listen to some dickhead that doesn't know anything. And for a while I was, and a lot of people did like that. But like, you can, like, just, it's just retarded almost, like how our brains are just so easy to accept defeat and just like fall over and just be ready to like just be a slave and like not want anything in life. And it's like, why? Like, I don't, it's just so weird, man. It's so weird. Oh, and discipline, that's the thing, is a lot of people don't have that too. Is you can be motivated and you can want to do it, but if you're not, like, you don't have that discipline, and that's what I had to learn too, is like, you have to sacrifice. I have to, like, right now I'm sacrificing a lot of shit, and have been over the past couple of years, and I know that it's gonna put me in a better place eventually. Just, no, it's a family. It's like a community.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Right.
I'll bring it to you. I'll get back to it then.
Right. Just life skills. You know. Well, it's weird though, because like, you know, you'll hear somebody say something, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever, whatever. And until you're in a situation to where those words align with your reality, then you're like, oh, okay, uh, th- this, like, I needed to hear that. Like, I was thinking this, but now that somebody else said it, it kind of like loops me into the web to make me not feel as fucking stupid as I did, or whatever. But and see, I'm the same way, and I'm gonna tell you right now, stop doing that, because you are your biggest fucking op. I'm gonna tell you right now. Um, if I had everything posted or like out that I threw away, dude, I would. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you like it. It may suck, but you can just look at it as like, okay, well, I don't like this, but how can it be better? But also look at it as, it's not just you that is seeing it. Somebody else might take those words and be like, oh, you know, just part of that big web. Just weave in that web, you know? Right, but exactly. To get forced in that method, it's just giving you that extra layer of like a affirmation or whatever. Absolutely. And that's the thing people want to look at. Like, look at the whole angle and perception based on that, you know, angle of existence. Right? And and I bet y'all were probably hard on yourself, like, oh, we suck, or we da 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 da. And you gotta, all that shit, you gotta let that shit go. Like, it's hard. Sorry, go ahead. Well, don't look at it as a sad thing. Look at it as, you know, that was a chapter in your life. And you would fuck. That's not the only bit. Well, okay, you're in one band, and you're not allowed to be in another one? Is that what you're thinking? Or like. Oh, okay. Right. But imagine recreating that on a bigger scale. No, 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 no. Eliminate hope. Like, if that's something you really want, we're gonna make it happen. Point blank, point and simple. Like, that's it. I mean, is there, what's the, oh, some hard feelings between some.
Have you stopped by the casino store and seen the latest fashions? What are you waiting for? Life is ephemeral and without much meaning, except for consumption, which always makes you feel better. Visit the casino store.
I think you showed it to me a little bit, but I will listen to it because I like shit. Like, what? My homies made that shit. Like, I'd love to hear that shit. See, and that's the thing is you gotta worry about your vision, like, because you're not always gonna be on sync with like, you can have ideas and stuff, but you're most likely always gonna clash with, you know.
Ah, here they are.
Hey, I'm so glad you came. So, I presume you've read some of the bad press we are getting, or heard the news.
Yes, it's a real problem, and we've got the best
Yeah.
security in the city.
Which is why it's a setup.
Indeed, it's a setup, madam. My team and I are doing our best, but we have to be vigilant. You don't want any problematic negativity. George, eyes left. Watch
No,
that guy.
we don't. Not anymore. We cannot afford any additional lawsuits.
Well, our acquaintances here look innocuous enough. And from what I understand, they can handle themselves. So how about we take a little tour and deal with any miscreants?
Miscreant. Interesting word.
Very.
What would you like me to call the assholes the Duggins pay to start fights?
Whatever you like. But stop them as soon as you can. And next time, how about not letting them in?
My friends, shall we perambulate around the campus?
Before you go, and
Well, yeah, I mean, that is true, but you gotta, I mean, if that's something.
The Duggins are paying people to start
Okay, so
fights.
it's kind of a far stretch comparison, but I watched this interview of this. Do you remember watching wrestling like back in the Zack Ryder? You remember that dude?
Disorderly conduct,
Okay.
blemishes on
Anyway, he was like kind of a jabroni in WWE.
Who could put us out of
He got
business?
fired, and he reinvented himself. And what I took from it is he's the happiest he's been because he took life in his direction. He not necessarily booted him out, but he they fired him from WWE, and he reinvented his whole character, his whole persona, and now he's like more popular than he ever was, like when he was in WWE, and he makes more money. Yeah, but he's doing all of it. He's selling merch, he's selling shirts, he's selling, and that's a thing too that we need to get on, because I know you have some fucking ideas as far as like shirt ideas, dude. I could fucking, if I had an egg full of like, dude, this shit is gonna happen. We have to make it happen. Like, and if they don't, look, not every idea you're gonna have is gonna be great, but you don't need to be hard on yourself on the bad ones. Just use it as progression, you know. Right. Dude, and that's the thing is we can, dude, with an iPad, a fucking computer, and an imagination, we can make this shit what we want it to be, man. Like, it's so easy. I say it's easy, it's not easy. You have to put in work, but you work hard every day. You might as well make it to be towards something you want to fucking do. You know what I mean? I got blood on my silk vest, bitch. On 5-5 crab, dog. But I'm serious, bro. Like, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but we're gonna sell out Madison Square Garden. Like, we gotta start this shit now. Like, now, yesterday. Like, I'm 10 years behind in life right now because of my stupid thoughts and my, like, just, it pisses me off to think about it, because I've known since I was fucking 12 years old, 10 years old, that I was meant for more, that I was like, we are fucking superstars, man, and we need to take advantage of that shit. We don't need to let that shit go to waste. You are fucking talented as fuck on the drums. I'm probably talented in that direction, but I was so hard on myself that I never gave myself a chance to fucking try it, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm good or not, but I know that the music flows through me, and I can make music all day. It's so easy. It's so easy. With one, all I need to hear is one note, one sound, and then I can build a whole song around it. It's just crazy. Like, we can do this shit, man. We can do it. And it's not so much that we can as we are going to do it. Like, 2024 and beyond, we are going to take off. Like, is that your drawing? Sorry, I didn't cut you off. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't catch the reference, but now that you say that, it makes sense. Dude, yes. Dude, that right there is a fucking brilliant idea for 100 episodes. 100 episodes, easy. Just from looking at these two pictures, I see what you're saying, and I could dude, we could go any direction with that shit. If you want to be a content creator too, we need to make this shit happen, because I don't know how you feel about like being in front of a camera and like all that shit going on inside of you, but dog, you're charismatic enough that shouldn't matter, and like we need to bring all this shit like to the world, man. Like the world is missing out on shit that we have to offer.
What's up? See you on the flip side.
All right. Take care.
And sometimes that's the thing, man. Sometimes simple, you don't need, like, I know we get overwhelmed with, like, all these ideas, but as long as you, dude, just start fucking, it's like picking feathers out of a fucking, off of a goose or something, like, just start, you know, grab them, the ones that you need. Let's see if I can pull that up on my iPad real quick. Hold up. And dude, I'm still learning. I know where I'm going in my content creation is going to be fucking phenomenal. In 2 to 3 years, I'm going to be making videos that are going to make the videos I do now look like shit. And I'm not saying that the ones I'm doing now are great, but like I know that I'm going to be better, right? And you just, I love this shit, dude. Dude, this is what iPhone do you have? Is that like a newer one or? Oh shit. Okay, so you might want to invest in yourself a little bit technologically. Because I used to think that shit didn't matter, but it does. Like the clarity of the picture, the crispness. Like when I got my new phone like a month ago or 2 months ago, whatever it was, I was like, holy fuck! I could see a difference. I could see how much like the videos were better, and like even my GoPro, God bless this broken bastard, but I'm gonna get the Hero 12 that's out now it makes real life look fake almost. Like it's mind blowing, and we have so much ideas and so much talent that we can. The only thing that's stopping us is us right now, and I hate to be like that, but it is what it is. Like, and it is. It definitely is, and I 100% attest to that, because for 10 years I was like on the opposite mindset of that. Like, no. Like trying to blame other people for like why my life wasn't the way it was supposed to be, because I wasn't fucking making the choices I needed to make and making those decisions and putting myself out there. And here's the thing too, is I hear a lot of people like, oh, I'm scared. Fucking be scared and do it, and then that feeling of accomplishing it and conquering that fear is incredible. You can't replace that. I was that way for 10 years. That's why I'm so like vigilant now to everybody I talk to.
You through to your
like,
garage?
not be
You
like that, because
need me to bring you a ride?
If I had this mindset 10 years ago, dude, we'd all be in Dubai right now. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to put that off a few more years. But life is what you if you believe that you're never gonna. I'm gonna give you an example. Say you fully genuinely believe that you'll never get a passport and you'll never fly out of the United States. If that's a belief that you fully believe, then that's going to be real, and you're not going to be able to do that. Well, I know it's just kind of a random example, but yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it sounds so stupid and sounds gay and all that shit, but like Nike, they're fucking 3 words. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And dog, those 3 words. It's you get it done and it's over with, and that's it. You know. And if it's yeah. Yes, and we are going to do that too, dog. I guarantee you, if I put a fucking 3D printer or something, we could open a skate shop in fucking a month if we, if that's something we really wanted to do. But, dog, they're boundless. Like, don't ever stop. Like, anytime you're finding yourself like, oh, I don't know what to do, think about something you want, something you like, and navigate toward that somehow.
It's coming at you. All right, I'll get back to work.
I know it sounds, it's I don't know. It definitely is, and I'm like, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't believe it. Like I said, 10 years ago, the last 10 years of my life I wasted because I didn't do anything, and I've thought about shit wrong, always. And dog, the way you are, and you're always like thinking ahead and always looking out for people and shit, like, dog, that is part of what's gonna take you to that next level. Well, see, that's the thing, but well, yeah. And that's good because not many people do anymore.